For this evening is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome inside the Red Chevron Club here in Guelph, Ontario, as we are getting set for our opening contest here at 365 Wrestling. It'll be a women's match as Sabrina Kyle will take on Wanda Delray.
The owner of Off the Rope Studio in Kitchener, a lot of experience. Likes to feed on her younger opponents, she does, and she's going to be looking to make it feeding time here in the ring tonight against Wanda Delray.
Yes, very experienced here is Sabrina Kyle. Obviously, when you have a school as a background to help train the future, you obviously know a few tricks of the trade. As we're now set for her opponent, Wanda Delray. Here comes Wanda Delray. A young up-and-comer here in this business and really getting the entire crowd here at the Red Chevron Club all the way behind her, Mark.
What a youngster, too, just making Sabrina Kyle wait.
And her opponent, fighting out of Toronto, Ontario, Wanda Delray.
And it's a quick right off the hop, roll up and kick out from Kyle. But that's a good strategy here for Delray. And she rolls through into a cravat, pinning attempt and another 2 count. Great start here for Wanda Delray, though. Gets cut off here with the boot to the midsection by Kyle. Kyle whips Delray in. Delray shoulder tackle. That had no effect there.
He's going to have to do more than that.
That's definitely not the strategy. I don't think Wanda Delray, she's got to go back to what she opened the match with, the quickness and speed and agility. Shoulder tackle one more time doesn't work. She ducks the chop though, and that time a running shoulder tackle from Delray brings Sabrina Kyle down to the mat. You gotta love the aggressiveness though here from Wanda Delray.
And she has to. She has to stay on top of Sabrina Kyle, or else this is going to happen right here. You can't take your eye off the ball for one moment against the 18-year veteran.
Well, that's exactly what she did, as Delray, though, will hit a back elbow. Kyle thought she had the momentum turned in her favor for a split second, but wrestling above her years of experience here is Delray. The pinning attempt, and that's a 2 count. One more time. And look, she's gonna get a good body scissors on here and try to take Sabrina Kyle over for a pinning attempt again, and then we'll roll her back and try to set this up going back the other way. 2. That's just a good strategy, trying to disorient the veteran here in Kyle.
Delray very crafty with those pin attempts.
Delray's now trying to once again take this match to Sabrina Kyle. Irish whip is reversed, set into the turnbuckle. As Kyle will come with a head of steam and back elbow from Delray. Kyle really giving a lot of openings here for Delray, and one more time, foot to the face. What's Delray gonna do? Roll through. That's a nice Mexican-style arm drag, and there's a good arm drag that time from Delray.
Just going to the basics to try and take down Sabrina Kyle.
And a little hesitation there. That ends up costing Wanda Delray rake of the hair and throws Delray to the mat. Does Sabrina Kyle.
Had the boot to the face in the corner, and this
just goes back to that. You can't leave any openings against someone with 18 years of experience. That's exactly what Delray did, and she paid the price.
And she just zones in on her opponent. When Sabrina Kyle has the advantage, she's able to zone in.
Oh, what a knife-edge chop there from Kyle.
And slowly just tries to take the breath out of you.
Oh, and just nasty, just grinding Delray's face up against the top rope. Those are cables, folks. That is nothing pretty. Having your face grind up against and then boot to the midsection and putting the foot right on the throat in the corner is Kyle on Delray.
As mentioned, she just feeds off younger talent, so all she sees in Wanda Delray is prey.
Delray, and she's taken over with a nice hip toss from Sabrina Kyle. 2, and that's all she's gonna get as Delray gets the shoulder up and quick pinning attempt one more time, and Delray will once again get the shoulder up. But now, Kyle's starting to use that experience and that size advantage right now up against Delray.
Sabrina Kyle describing herself as a submission specialist. So what she is doing here right now is just trying to wound Wanda Delray piece by piece by piece and try to set up a submission hold.
As well, just grinding down Wanda Delray and really putting that pressure on and making her think about it a lot. As we saw off the top of this match, Delray's success was being quick, agile, using her speed to her advantage, but you can't do that when you're getting grind down to the mat. But here's Delray, she'll pop up. Elbows to the midsection, but those had no effect as Kyle throws Delray back to the canvas. As Kyle kind of admonishes her handiwork.
And Sabrina Kyle knows, you know, you just talked about it, Jason, where Wanda Delray, her advantage is being able to use her speed. Sabrina Kyle is just keeping her down and just staying on the attack.
That she is through Delray into the corner. Now an Irish rip the opposite side. Delray though floats over, float over her roll-up attempt. And no! Splash down. 1, 2, and no. Slight hesitation there in the pinning attempt, and then just putting the knee right on the throat of Delray does Kyle.
Absolute power. Sabrina Kyle, again, near 20 years of experience in professional wrestling, trained by Ernie Moore and Reggie Marley.
Good snap suplex that time from Kyle. She floats over to the pinning attempt, and it's just a count of 2. Gotta give Delray credit. She's been pounded on, and that's a big leg drop from Kyle, 2 and no. Gotta give Delray credit. She's been pounded on the last 5 to 10 minutes so from the veteran here in Kyle, but she's still got the fighting spirit to find ways to kick out. As Kyle puts Delray up against the corner, up against the ropes as well, but Delray trying to fight back, but just a big clubbing blow right to Delray's back.
And you can see how much pain and suffering Wanda Delray is in right now as Sabrina Kyle continuing to go on the attack, attacking her prey, just feeding off of Wanda Delray.
Oh, right in your living room right there, folks. Great shot by our Rogers TV crew. You can see the agony that Wanda Delray is in. She's gonna have to find a way to show some of that resilience. Good forearm shot that time from Kyle. And a good kick to the midsection as well. That martial arts style kick. Now Delray reverses. Delray floats in. Back elbow from Delray. Delray feeling it like a bulldog, and oh, it's counter. Good patience there from Kyle as she timed that perfectly and threw Delray right off as she was going for the bulldog.
You're going to have to be smarter than that, Wanda Delray. Sabrina Kyle is not going to fall for your tricks.
Oh, look at this. It's time to be humbled for Delray as Sabrina Kyle's got the camel clutch on. A move that's won many championships in the realm of professional wrestling. And there's insult to the injury. Rake of the eyes from Kyle. Now biting Delray is Kyle.
Like I said, she feeds off of younger talent. You just see it right in her face. She is enjoying this right now.
And just continuing to stretch Delray is Kyle. But the crowd here at the Red Chevron trying to will Wanda Delray back in. The Wanda chants are out. There's a good jump right on the lower back, that lower lumbar area. That's just adding to the punishment, but once again, Delray's got something left to kick out.
How much energy does Wanda Delray have left after Sabrina Kyle just continues to pour on the punishment?
It's been a long, grueling matchup here for Delray as she's really been had it put on her by Kyle, but here's a chance. Reverse to the side Russian leg sweep. That's the break Delray needs. And Delray pops up, trying to get the crowd behind her to will her on. Float over, and she get it this time. 1, 2, and no! Just a 2 count. Kyle somehow able to kick out at the last second. Roll up from the back there, and once again, Kyle kicks out, almost like a crucifix. Kyle, head of steam, floats through. Hammerlock here from Delray. Delray, the lariat attempt, knocking down Kyle. 1, 2, and no! Kyle gets the shoulder up in the last second.
Credit Delray, she is staying in this matchup.
Senton, though, doesn't find anyone. Nobody was in the pool that time for Wanda Delray. Look out, sleeper hold from Kyle. Sabrina Kyle trying to send Wanda Delray down to the Motel 6. We'll leave the light on for her. But this just goes once again to the style of matchup that Kyle's been put on, grueling. And now with the sleeper, does Delray have enough to get out of this? Delray, she'll push off, tries to roll through. And it's a 3 count. That was super wide. There from Wanda Delray, kicked off. As Kyle still has the sleeper hold on, but had her shoulders counted for the 3.
And Sabrina Kyle is not happy whatsoever. I think Kyle may have gotten her shoulder up.
Let's take a look at it on the replay. Here's the sleeper hold in as Delray pushes off. 1, 2, and 3. Tough to tell from that angle on the shoulders. Let's get the closer look. 2 and 3. The shoulders are down, and Wanda Delray picks up the biggest victory of her young career.
What a matchup to start things off. Wanda Delray, give it to her, just continuing to stay in it after the punishment delivered from Sabrina Kyle, and she's able to get the victory. And I don't think this is the last we've seen of Wanda Delray against Sabrina Kyle. You know that Sabrina Kyle is going to want a return match for that.
She may, but those contracts still have to be signed. But for now, Wanda Delray picks up a huge victory over the veteran in Sabrina Kyle. We'll take a quick break and back with more 365 Pro Wrestling action here on Rogers TV.